Hey everybody, Chief Forecaster David. We're streaming live on YouTube on the Storm TV network channel. We have some severe weather to talk about, ongoing tornado warning. We're going to break down the latest details that you need to know coming up here in just a few moments. Once again, to start off things here, if you guys have questions, comments, or anything like that, feel free to chat here and there. I will have eyes on the chat, so if you have a location you want me to check, I will check that. If you want to see what a severe weather threat looks like, I'll take a look at that. If you want weather radar in a different country, we'll also take a look at that as well because I have multiple radars in different countries. But wherever, anything you need from me, I will try my best to deliver the information that you need to know. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right over to our green screen, and you can see we got things pretty active. Is this the right camera? Okay. One thing, I got a new setup. Kind of a new setup, yes. So got this new little thing where we have the radar radar alert system and the SBC. This will be a test later. There we go. There we go. All right, so good morning, everyone. Chief Forecaster David here. We got kind of a new setup here, and we kind of got a brand new look to some things with the banner. So I was gonna point that out. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to the information here that you're here for. So we're tracking a tornado warning this morning already. Yeah, already a tornado warning ongoing in Georgia. This is never mind. Tornado warning's been canceled. So we're good. Tornado warning's canceled. So that's a great start. And let's just double check that real quick. Let's take a look at our velocity here. Ooh, some strong winds. Don't know why the rate on my screen sharing is being super delayed on the computer here. But it's super delayed. I'm going to have to refresh the website here. But there we go. So you can see some strong winds ongoing right now. Nothing's rotating anymore. It's just some strong wind speeds occurring. So that tornado warning should pop off our map here in a moment. For my friends in the Jacksonville area, here's an update on radar over there. It is super laggy, or super delayed for some reason. So Jacksonville's right in this area here. But right behind here, we got a strong thunderstorm, but now it's a severe thunderstorm warning just west of Jacksonville, Florida here. And if we go ahead and get some details here on this large severe thunderstorm warning. Severe thunderstorm warning includes several counties in Florida here. But with this severe thunderstorm warning, it goes until 11:45. There is a tornado possible with this. So, when we have a tornado possible, it has a very interesting look here as it arches like that. You can tell there's a wind threat with this. But if we go ahead and take a look at our velocity track here to see if we can see the strongest of the winds, and again, tornado possible. Is there anything trying to rotate? As of right now, nothing's rotating, but you can see some strong winds ongoing. So that brighter green you see right there, that's indicating some very strong wind gusts out there right now, anywhere from about 30 to 45 miles per hour. So again, we have that severe thunderstorm warning currently in effect right now here, just west of Jacksonville, Florida. And I got several viewers that actually do live in the Jacksonville area, so if any of them are tuning in right now, here's what I recommend. Get ready to move indoors. If this does get tornado warned, again, there's a tornado possible with it, and there is a tornado watch in effect. If this were to get tornado warned, make sure you're prepared. Make sure you have a way to receive weather alerts and stuff like that. Okay, and once again, the chat does work, so if you guys got questions, comments, want me to view radar in a different state, want more updates on alerts, if a new alert gets issued and I don't see it, feel free to let me know. But speaking of that, Elisa, she says she moved to Ohio, and we are under tornado watches today. I don't like this time of year. I just moved from Jacksonville, Florida area, praying everyone in all these states are safe. Okay, so yeah, I was talking about her for one of the people that lived in Jacksonville. So now she lives in Ohio. So, you're in Ohio now, so let's take a look at Ohio weather. We got several tornado watches in effect. So in the eastern, are you in the east part of the state of Ohio? That could help for future reference for like weather coverage potentially. But one thing that I can let you know about is we got a line of storms ongoing. And none of these are severe thunderstorm warned, I don't think. Is this severe warned? Yes, it is. So actually, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning right down here. in south central. It's really in the central part of the states. Is this the closest radar site we got? Maybe. Some more severe warnings in West Virginia. I do request if y'all can stop messaging me, please. Okay. So again, strong line of storms. It's about to pop up here. 1 second. Come on. Catch up with me. There we go. Strong line of storms. Again, this is severe right near the Zanesville area right now, as these are pushing off towards the northeast right now. So once again, we're monitoring these very closely here for you this morning here. Let's see here. I would watch that severe thunderstorm that's near Jacksonville for tornado threat. Yes, that's what I mentioned. We'll keep eyes on that. And then you're in Portage County area. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Good to know. Okay. One second. There was a slight problem, I guess, with someone's weather chat, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. My apologies about that. Alright, so it has a greater than a 50% chance of a tornado, that one. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. I am on. Hey, what's up? Welcome over to the broadcast this morning. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and return back over to that storm west of Jacksonville here in just a second. Well, there's a pretty good tornado threat trying to get going. Just north of there, we're tracking some very intense, severe thunderstorm warning. This is a very intense looking severe warning. We're talking 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with this, and penny-sized hail. It looks like the hail's a lot bigger than pennies, but still some very strong winds with it. Let's take a look at velocity here. Ooh, we got some strong winds, straight line damaging winds potentially occurring with this here. When you got the yellow popping up here, this is wind gusts or wind speeds upwards to 50 miles per hour. Well, under a severe warning saying up to 60, so this is probably 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So if you know anyone that's in the lakeside at Longwood, out in Georgia, southeastern Georgia, they're experiencing some very straight line damaging, they're experiencing some strong gusty winds right now. Over towards Jacksonville, we do got a so there's a tornado possible with this here, but we're starting to see some indications here, some tightening little area of strong winds. We got the blue, we got the red. We'll keep eyes on this here as this continues to move off towards the east here, closer and closer to the Jacksonville metro area. On top of that, we have a severe thunderstorm warning for multiple counties right now until 11:45 this morning for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail. Once again, there is a tornado tagged with it. So if we do try to get a tornado with this storm here, which I wouldn't be surprised, it would probably happen. That was a little too big of drawing right there. It would probably happen somewhere right in this vicinity right here. So again, we'll have to see what happens here in the next couple of minutes here as the storm continues to push off towards the northeast and potentially continues to get stronger. So again, we'll have to see what happens here. What's another thing here that we should check? We had a tornado warning earlier here in Georgia that got canceled. Oof, look at this. A ginormous special marine warning. Just west of Florida. A lot of rain with this. A special marine warning for the coastal waters of Tarpon Springs. Just near the river there. Water spouts are possible. 40-mile-per-hour winds. Small hail. So, once again, something that we're going to continue to watch here. And with that water spout potential, let's see look at our velocity here to see. Oh yeah, oh yeah, potentially right in this area, right in this zone. We're seeing some rotation starting to get going right now. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a water spout in progress right now over there in the coastal waters outside of Florida and the Gulf of America. For my friends up in North Carolina, we got Tornado Watch for the Whiteville area. Whiteville under a special weather statement right now. This for wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour for Florence, Columbus, Georgetown, Dillon, Horry, Maroon, Williamsburg, Bladen, Robeson counties under the strong storm alerts as this gets incoming towards you guys' direction. No rotation with this, but there is some straight line winds with this, so winds are definitely blowing out of this storm right now in the Cape Fear region almost. So again, keep an eyes on that. Back off towards the north here, towards West Virginia, we got multiple severe thunderstorm warnings in effect right now in this tornado watch zone. We have a strong, new severe thunderstorm warning popped up. There's issued an extension here, which we'll take a look at in just a second. So near the Birch River west, strong line of storms incoming right now. We got wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Severe thunderstorm warning for Calhoun, Nicholas, Braxton, Roney, and Clay counties under this severe thunderstorm warning for 60 mile per hour wind gusts and is radar indicated. And there is no tornado tag with it. And it just extended. Okay, the radar is being delayed. There we go. We got an extension to a severe thunderstorm warning now, which now includes Burnsville, Flatwoods, West Milford, in this new severe thunderstorm warning for Ritchie, Dorbridge, Gilmore, Lewis, Braxton, Upshur, Webster, and Harrison counties in West Virginia until 12:15 for 60 mile per hour wind gusts. And it's further north of there, another severe thunderstorm warning in effect. Washington, Pleasance, Ritchie, Dorbridge, and Tyler until noon Eastern under this severe thunderstorm warning. And again, this is also radar indicated. Let's check velocity, see if you can see these straight line damaging winds here. Oh boy, yes you can. You can see those strong winds right in this area. You got the brighter red and yellow behind this dark red. That's where all the strong winds are occurring with this line of storms as it pushes off towards the east. So again, very, very interesting as we're monitoring this for you guys this morning out in West Virginia. Looks like I didn't see this. And then we have a bigger severe warning further north covering more counties here for Belmont, Monroe, Greene, Washington, Marshall, Ohio, and Westfield counties for 60 mile per hour wind gusts and small hail. And nothing trying to rotate with that either, thankfully. And then tracking by the way, for the Pittsburgh metro area in Pennsylvania, we got some storms off towards your east, northeast, and then off towards your south. But this strong cluster storm should come towards the Pittsburgh metro area here in the next 15 to 30 minutes. So heads up, get ready to hunker down as we get these strong storms coming your guys' direction. And then even speaking right now, these are severe. So these severe storms could come your way here in the next little bit. And then right behind that, we'll get a strong line of storms that are currently severe right now in eastern Ohio. A severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Muscatine and Chinook. I can't pronounce those counties here, but you can see it on your screen. This county here and this county here under severe thunderstorm warnings until noon Eastern for 70 mile per hour wind gusts. So we got a considerable tag here with the severe warning. And considerable tag with the severe thunderstorm warning. So we're going to see some straight line damaging winds potentially with this. So if you are in the severe warning, make sure you're moving indoors, hunker down, as I give you a wind gust up to 70 miles per hour. So you definitely do not want to be in this severe warning. Unfortunately, you guys are experiencing those strong straight line damaging winds. So that's what's happening right now across the Ohio Valley and down in the new tornado warning. had a feeling they would issue a new tornado warning, and they did. That's why I zoomed out. I was waiting for a new tornado warning. They finally issued it. All right, new tornado warning just west of Jacksonville, Florida. Here, tornado warning goes in effect here until noon. This is for Baker and Columbia counties under this tornado warning, radar indicated rotation. And I actually have several graphics here breaking down where to go during a tornado warning. So let me go ahead on my laptop here. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the safety tips that y'all need to know where to go during a tornado warning. Okay. All right. What do they want? Oh, by the way, I fixed my microphone, guys. Is my microphone okay? Okay. I need my tornado safety tips. Okay. There we go. Alright, where is my tornado warning graphics at? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Is it smart having the alert tracker here? Because it's kind of laggy, I think. Is this laggy? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's laggy. So we may not be able to do dual 3-box if it's gonna be laggy like this. How bad is the lag? Oh, it's really bad. Okay. What I'll do is I think I'll just take my camera off here. And I'm just gonna make it where it's the radar, the alerts, and the safety tips. So here we go. So where to go during a tornado warning here? You need to. Why is it? Uh-oh, did my internet just crash or something? Oh, there we go. All right. So here's where to go during a tornado warning. So let's break this real quick. So tornado shelter guidelines here. The worst option to be is in a mobile home. Vehicles. Being in a vehicle is not good. If you're driving right now, do not go underneath the overpass because flying debris and objects could get stuck under there. And then a good option to be is the basement, into your room, or a tornado shelter. So where to go during a tornado warning. Places to avoid would be the living room, the kitchen, the garage, and the bedroom. The best place to be, of course, is the basement, tornado shelter, the stairwellway, the bathroom, and the interior closet are the top tier places to be in a tornado. If for some reason it's not sharing my screen, so let me refresh the website here that I'm using to share my screen, and let's attempt to do this again. It's being very laggy and slow today. And I don't have time for that. I don't have time for this to be laggy and slow. Got an ongoing tornado warning. Oh boy. Hey, hello, bye. Okay, so we're gonna switch back to the green screen here, and now this isn't working. Why is none of my devices not wanting to work anymore? That is not good. So I need to refresh this. Okay, that's a good sign. Entire screen share. Oh, all right. So once again, we have this area of rotation that's ongoing right now. Pretty broad area of rotation right now out in Florida. This is just near the 250A road area, just west of Jacksonville, Florida. Tornado warning for Baker and Columbia counties here until noon Eastern. Again, this is not a tornado on the ground. This is just some strong rotation that the National Weather Service is tracking here. I think we have a tornado on the ground. I think we have a tornado on the ground. That matches up pretty clearly. I think we have a tornado on the ground, folks. I think we got one on the ground. Correlation coefficient, CC, is indicating that something may be on the ground, and it does match up with my velocity on point. So I'm pretty sure we have a tornado on the ground right now in Florida. So if you are in Baker or Columbia counties right now in Florida, you need to be taking shelter right now, as I am noticing signs of a potential tornado on the ground crossing. Yep, we got a tornado on the ground, folks. This is a tornado on the ground. We got a tornado on the ground. I'm confirming this myself. The National Weather Service does not have a confirmed tornado with this, but I'm going confirmed tornado. I mean, this is a very clear signature of something on the ground right now, just right around the 250 road right now here in Florida. So I don't see any cities popping up or little towns. So this is kind of in a rural area, I would think, just near the south of Big Gum Swamp Wilderness area, where we likely have a confirmed tornado on the ground right now. I mean, we got a velocity here. It matches, so it's a little behind, but correlation coefficient shows the tornado on the ground right here. This is delayed, or the scan didn't come in. Yep, there we go. So yeah, yep, there we go. And it matches very perfectly. So guys, we have a tornado on the ground. Trust me on this. But anyways, if you're under a tornado warning, you should treat it as a tornado's on the ground, because if you treat it as a tornado's on the ground, get the shelter, and if it becomes a tornado on the ground later and you're in shelter, well, good for you. But if you don't treat it as a tornado on the ground, it's not good. But again, I am very confident that we have a tornado on the ground right now here in Florida for Baker and Columbia counties in northeastern Florida. Just to the west of Jacksonville, Florida. But again, correlation coefficient has a clear indication of something potentially being on the ground. I don't even say I don't want to say potentially. I really think that yes, we have something on the ground right now. So the reason why I think something's on the ground is you go from correlation coefficients. I mean, you look at this, you match it, you compare it to velocity. Yes. And you got some of that bright green right there too, indicating strong winds. And then when that kind of meets together and we overlay it with the CC drop here, yeah, the clear indication of something's on the ground. A new scan came in, it's still showing something on the ground. So yeah, I am pretty sure we just had a tornado on the ground. And we have a tornado watch. I mean, tornado outbreak is underway, or has been underway. So it wouldn't surprise me if this actually was on the ground. And I'm saying it is on the ground because I have I don't know. I've seen, so you guys know how it goes. Over the past few months, when the National Service Office doesn't issue tornado warnings that are confirmed, or sometimes we'll even issue tornado warnings later in the future, a few days after, it's always a confirmed tornado. Always hear reports of damage. It was an unwarned confirmed tornado. And I'm afraid in a few days I'm about to hear about how this was an unconfirmed tornado warning. And I don't know. I mean, you can see clear. I mean, this is likely, if tornado's on the ground, I'm pretty confident tornado was on the ground. This is probably some leftover, there's probably some debris probably still coming in right now, possibly. But let's take a look at satellite here, and let's see what this area looks like. There we go. there's so much alerts we can't look at satellite. But just looking nearby, there's buildings and population. So I'm pretty sure there's a few homes over here. But if you go back to velocity, this is where we have some of that rotation ongoing right now. Correlation coefficient is a little bit behind now. So, oh, there we go. New scan came in. So now what I'm thinking is we have some probably strong damaging winds possibly now occurring. And this is probably some debris that we're watching on correlation coefficient with these strong winds right now in Columbia County. I'm waiting for a new update from the National Weather Service here on what they're going to do here. I may have to open up the Jacksonville National Weather Service chat here and see what they're talking about. I should have done that in the first place before we went live, but I don't know. But West Virginia, new severe thunderstorm warning. New update to our tornado warning. Man, so maybe it wasn't on the ground. I don't know. I mean, everything was leading towards looking like a tornado was on the ground, but I guess not. So Baker and Columbia counties still under a tornado warning until noon. This is radar indicated near the Big Gump Swamp Wilderness area. So again, we're monitoring this closely here. A lot of heavy rain. So probably what I saw was this is probably some like debris probably from those strong winds. So probably wasn't a tornado maybe, but I don't know. Things looked pretty clear of seeing something like a tornado on radar. So that's why I completely went out on saying, hey, tornadoes on the ground. But anyways, good news to announce it's not. But since you guys are, if anyone's watching in this tornado warning, here's a reminder where to go. Go to your basement, go to the tornado shelter, go to the stairwell way, go to the bathroom, go to the interior closets. Of course, do not go in your living room, kitchen, garage, or bedroom if you guys aren't in this tornado warning. And one thing I want to mention is if you live in a mobile home, not a good place to be at because mobile homes, those could get destroyed pretty easily. So again, just saying, if you are in a mobile home, I would get out of there because it's not a good, safe place to be at. But still, this active tornado warning still in effect here in Florida. All right. So. Is my mouse not on? One second. So once again, we're tracking this storm very closely here. Once again, it is a tornado warning. Let's go ahead and break down the information here one more time. We'll probably break it down another time here, but they have, is that a new tornado warning? No, Baker and Columbia counties in Florida under a tornado warning here. For some reason, my screen is not updating to the radar. So now I gotta figure out what's going on. This is the second time today where this does not want to work. Okay. Alright. Do we want to work now? I hope. Let's go ahead and jump over to green screen 2. It is being very slow today. I mean, there we go, but it's being very slow today trying to get the radar working. Alright, so tornado warning, sound effect for Columbia and Baker counties here until noon Eastern. And again, there is still some rotation with this, but it's not as impressive from where we started at here. several moments ago. Let's go ahead and return back over to default. So, once again, tornado warning in effect for those areas that's radar indicated. One thing I want to mention is, folks, we have a whole lot of alerts, or excuse me, we have a whole lot of tornado watches. We have a tornado watch from North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. And then we have another tornado watch over towards Ohio. Well, there we go. Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and parts of Kentucky. So that's where we have an ongoing tornado watch right now. Several states right now currently under one, and we have some cameras that are on a tornado watch right now. Ooh, look at these clouds! Wow, these clouds are very cool looking. Out in the distance at the Erie International Airport, very cool shot there from past cams. And in northeast Pennsylvania, every time I check this live camera, there's always snow on the ground. This is my first time seeing it green grass. Wow. But 65 degrees right now in Pennsylvania. Wow. Every time I check, it's like 20 or 10 degrees. So that's an improvement from when I always check the weather conditions over there. All right. Update to our tornado warning expires in 6 minutes here. So once again, Baker and Columbia counties under this tornado warning here until 12 p.m. Radar indicated. Let's check our velocity track here and let's see. This guy is still spinning, and yeah, there is some rotation ongoing with the storm. That bright green right there is where we got that rotation happening this morning. As this pushes off towards the northeast. So, for any of my viewers that are in the Jacksonville area, some light shower activity right now, just south of town right now, but just towards the west, a pretty good, strong tornadic storm towards your north. In the northern tier of the metro, there is a severe thunderstorm warning, very far off towards the north, but back down towards the south, some showers are currently ongoing. But for more of the heavier rain and storms for today, if I'm correct, I think these storms will come our direction here in the next a little bit if you are in Jacksonville. Alright, I keep watching the tornado cell. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Yeah, earlier I thought it was on the ground, but I guess it wasn't on the ground earlier. Looking at velocity here, still got some of that strong rotation, that bright green popping up. Let's go back to correlation coefficients and see. So that's just some clutter popping up. What is this back down here? Okay, yeah, that's nothing rotating. Okay, that's just some clutter as well. StormNet has a relatively strong signal with that one. Well, I am getting no strong signal with this storm. I see some rotation, pretty decent rotation still, bright green, indicating good rotation, still right in this area. New scan came in. The rotation has dropped off considerably, unless this is a new area of rotation or this is a new area of rotation. And we check reflectivity here to see if that just matches up with anything. So, man, this is interesting. Look at this curvature right here on velocity here. Interesting curvature. Any second now, we'll switch over to reflectivity, and you should see that interesting curvature. There we go. Look at this backwards curvature. Very, very interesting storm here. But tornado warning expires in 3 minutes for Columbia and Baker counties out in Florida. Once again, if you guys got questions, comments, concerns, stuff like that, feel free to message in my way. If you want me to check a location in a different states or move further north from where we're at right now on the radar, get updates in like North Carolina, wildfire updates, stuff like that, I'll check anything that you guys need me to check weather related. So there we go. All right, they've decided to add an extension now to this tornado warning. Um, so what I'm thinking is potentially in this area is where we may have some rotation still ongoing, as they've just extended this tornado warning. This is for Baker and Charlton. So this includes Florida and now includes Georgia, where we have this new tornado warning. So again, keep your eyes on this closely here as the new extensions got issued. So if you're in the Taylor area around 12 p.m., oh, there we go. There's the tornado or rotation. Very strong signal. Now I see it. And I had this circled literally 30 seconds ago where it was kind of rotation, but then it really blossomed here in our new scan here in the last moment. So let's check correlation coefficient with this here. That's going to be something to argue about. Rotations here. CC indicating some strong winds, I hope, down there. So since we have an extension here to this tornado warning, what I'm technically required to do now is I'm going to have to open the weather chat and figure out what's going on. And the weather chat's the big way where I can get like reports. So if anyone sees a tornado on the ground, I get to see the alert before anyone else. So I'll take a look at that right now. And I misspelled it, of course. I forgot to put the letter J in. Okay. They have 5 channels. Okay. I need the primary channel. Alright, so CC is somewhat this in north of I-10. So yeah, they were seeing the exact same thing I was seeing. Some of that potential rotation earlier. Not rotation, that CC drop. They were seeing the same thing I was seeing, according to what some meteorologists were saying in the Jacksonville, Florida National Weather Service chat. Still, we got some rotation happening. From my understanding here, this is where they see the rotation, but then for the first time ever, I'm a little confused here where the rotation's rotating at, as I'm seeing 2 different areas of rotation, but the National Service is only showing 1. I'm not exactly sure here. Correlation coefficient will also help me out here, and it's not helping me out. But overall, the brighter greens there indicating some rotation. StormNet still showing around a 60% risk of tornado, but down from 80% earlier. So that is a good indication that it is. I wouldn't say it started the weekend. It's just starting to, go down a little bit. But if we go ahead and take a look at this graphic here that I created here, kind of created. I had some help now, but this is where to go during a tornado. So if you're on the tornado out in this county here for Baker and Charlton, Georgia. So Baker, Florida, and Charlton, Georgia. We're keeping eyes on this new extension here at the tornado warning. So where to go? Places to avoid is the living room, the kitchen, garage, and bedroom. Why do you want to avoid those areas? It's because there's a lot of objects in there. Another great idea is to go, I can't talk. A good place to go in a tornado warning is the basement, tornado shelter, stairs, bathroom, and the interior closet. So here's what you need to avoid. Avoid the windows, doors, and outside walls. Cover yourself with blankets or mattresses for protection. And once again, the safest place to be is the basements or a tornado shelter. So again, we're keeping eyes on that here. No new updates from the National Service yet, but still keeping eyes on it here. And mobile home impacts. If you are in a mobile home and this tornado warning here, it's not really good. But here's what I got. Plan ahead. If anyone else is in a tornado warning, plan ahead. Know where to go. Let family members know. Have essentials ready to go. Meaning like papers, documents, medicine, stuff like that. Get that ready to go. And for some reason it turned off on the screen. And then, of course, get out. A mobile home is not a safe place to be in a tornado. Evacuate to a safe place if you guys were in a tornado warning. Alright, so I gotta figure out why it decided to stop sharing my screen. Oh, and if you're driving on the roadway right now, we have this cool new little graphic called Vehicle Impacts. So, what to do if you're on a tornado warning, relocate to a sturdy shelter, take shelter in a ditch or low-lying area, and cover your head. What not to do, try not to turn around and outrun the tornado. Take cover under an overpass. So I'd assume we're talking about you, the person, to take cover under an overpass, but not your vehicle, I think. And it says stay in your vehicle. Interesting. I've always talked about not to go underneath an overpass because debris and objects get lofted in there. So I'm gonna have to question who made this graphic here. My friend made this graphic here. I'm gonna have to ask her. What's this last part right here? Okay. And of course, tornado fatalities occur in vehicles, unfortunately. So, once again, we're monitoring that closely here. We have this tornado warning. It's just a good old regular tornado warning. So you just need to seek shelter is what you need to do. Rotation or debris is seen on radar, but not confirmed. So this is not confirmed. This is just some debris that we're tracking, or not debris. Oh my gosh, that means the tornado's on the ground. We're just seeing some rotation right now. So see that bright red or that dark red and green is that? That's where we got some rotation currently occurring right now over here in Florida, where we have this tornado warning here. So once again, tornado warning goes for Baker County in Florida, in Charlton County in Georgia. So if you have not yet took shelter, now's the time to do so. I already broke down where to go. And of course, moves into your room, the lowest floor of a sturdy building, wood walls, windows, and doors, and stuff like that. But once again, tornado radar indicated here should be in the Taylor area. Probably what time is it? It is currently 11 o'clock here, 11:06 in the central time zone, so 12:06 Eastern. So tornadoes already impacting Taylor. And you can see where we have some of that rotation right now. Right in this area, that's where we got that potential rotating storm with this tornado warning right now here in Florida. So we go and zoom it out so you can see these storms are pushing off towards the northeast here. We go ahead and return back to reflectivity here. You can see a whole lot of storms ongoing right now over in Florida. One new little detail that the National Weather Service did was they put out this new severe thunderstorm warning for the Gainesville area. And my National Weather Service chat here was talking about how 40 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts, penny-sized hail, and this expires at 3 o'clock Eastern. No, this is not the right storm. I'll have to find that on my other computer because that's very interesting. So again, severe storms, tornadic storms ongoing right now in Florida. StormNet. My attention is shifting with thunderstorms in North Carolina. Yeah, keep an eye on that too. StormNet is no longer showing a strong signal. Wait, it's tracking another area of rotation in North Carolina? Right now, I see some straight line winds. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these have been straight line strong winds right now. So right now, I don't see anything rotating, but I'll have to keep eyes on that. I was wondering why this was a orange severe thunderstorm warning. It's a considerable tag. This severe warning has been issued to the Lewisburg area out in Virginia, I believe. Is this Virginia? West Virginia. For 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts right now. These are very strong winds that's incoming to the severe thunderstorm warning out in West Virginia. As we go ahead and take a look at the Charleston radar, I mean, look at these storms. Goodness, these are some strong, intense storms. A hail core is starting to blow up near Summersville right now. And again, just these strong, straight-line winds. Wind speeds up to 70 miles per hour. So again, these are very strong winds right now. New scan came in. Very interesting how this might play together here in a little bit. Here in the next 5 to 10 minutes, we'll see if this little green can play with the red here in a little bit. So definitely we'll continue to monitor that. Keep our eyes on that. Let's give you an update here. So they have canceled the tornado warning out in Florida. If you guys were wondering why I wasn't really paying attention much to it, it's because there was some word that they're going to cancel it. So no need for me to just continue talking about it if they were going to cancel it. So that's why I quit talking about it. But still, severe thunderstorm warning in effect just north of Jacksonville. There is a tornado tag with it still, which is a little interesting here. But as of now, I don't see really any area of rotation to speak of right now in this area. So overall, it is just severe thunderstorm warnings, and thankfully, no active tornado warnings. So we had, about 45 minutes of tracking tornado warnings, so now we're in the clear as of now. Pretty sure tornado warning expired. No, tornado warning got canceled. That's what they just said. It got canceled. And severe thunderstorm warning still ongoing. And that was in quotes there from the National Service employee named Jackson in Jacksonville, Florida. Wait, no, Scott. Sorry. So yeah, they canceled it. The original tornado warning was supposed to expire at. Let me get the time. It was supposed to expire at 12:30 maybe? Where is it? I need to make it where the times can pop up. But overall, it got canceled. Alright, so, because it was supposed to go in Florida and Georgia, and now the storm is about to cross in Georgia. Once again, some strong storms out there producing some hail. Once again, keep an eye on all of this for you folks. We got a new severe thunderstorm warning just east of Fayetteville in North Carolina here. There is some strong winds. I think the severe warning is for some strong winds, and it is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So again, keep an eye on it very, very closely, so that I don't have to report storm that all the time. Here's the. Okay, thank you very much. I'll get that pulled up on my other monitor in a moment. So they are doing some cancellations on the tornado watches in Florida as we are speaking. So the Cape Fear region in North Carolina, seeing some tornado watches. So yeah, very active day of severe weather ongoing. Let's go ahead and talk about the unfortunate weather real quick here. So several people have unfortunately died. We've had over 30 plus people I think killed because of these tornadoes from Friday morning until right now. So again, very unfortunate to hear about this very active and busy severe weather threats that we've had for the past couple of days now. We've had over 250 tornado warnings also, I want to mention, since Friday morning. So it's insane. And we did, Friday night and Saturday, we did 5 hours of severe weather coverage. And we had about 15 to 25 PDS tornado warnings. It was a lot. And we've had I think we've had like over 70, 80 confirmed tornadoes in total so far in this severe weather outbreak or in this tornado outbreak here, which is very unfortunate to hear, but it's very sad. Of course, for future reference, if you guys ever want to, if I'm not live one day and you're curious where I'm at, or if I'm going to go live later, you can reach out to me down below. My little handle is down there at DavidALFWX. We're on X, of course, here on YouTube, and on Instagram with the latest as I the latest on everything. So once again, we are monitoring things for you very closely this morning. Let's go ahead and return back over to the full screen share. They have canceled the severe thunderstorm warning in Heel Shirts, Florida. New severe thunderstorm warning for Taylor, Barbour, and Harrison counties in northern Virginia for wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. I don't think my custom settings updated on weather-wise, because none of this looks familiar from how I've had things. So right now is a good time to adjust these. Yeah, because all my alerts are on for some reason. I think I'm using my wrong laptop. Oh well. Alright, there we go. That looks better. And I'm going to turn off mesoscale discussions for now. Alright, that looks a lot more cleaner, I think. Looks better. Alright, so, we got a severe thunderstorm warning for 60 mile/per-hour wind gusts in Simpson, Harnett, Cumberland, and Johnson counties out in the Cape Fear region and over here in North Carolina. This is for wind speeds up to 60 miles per hour, as I just mentioned, until 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. So once again, we're monitoring closely. We've done severe weather coverage here for just about an hour now. So thank you everyone that's joining us here on the Storm TV network here with latest and severe weather coverage. We've done nonstop coverage for about an hour now, so not too bad. And now I've got notifications and more severe warnings that we'll take a look at here momentarily. So, again, if you're just tuning in, it's been a very busy, active several hours. We've had several confirmed tornadoes. We've had over 250 tornado warnings since Friday morning alone into this Sunday early afternoon in the East Coast, and still morning for everyone else across the United States. We've had over like almost 50, 60 plus confirmed tornadoes, unfortunately, and over 30 plus people killed because of these tornadoes and severe weather, damaging winds as well. And it's not also just severe weather that's also occurred. We've had a dust storm and a wildfire that's also occurred on Friday and Saturday across portions of Texas and Oklahoma. A few people have died of that because of car crashes and a car pile up in the Panhandle. So again, not just severe weather, claiming lives, also in the fire side of the things as well, doing some damage and unfortunately killing people as well. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to jump back over to the green screen here, and we're going to go ahead and break down more on the radar here. So as of speaking right now, we have 0 severe thunderstorm warnings in Florida. That's a shock. So Florida, we are clear for right now. But we are tracking a strong storm alert that I do want to mention just to the north of Spring Hill with this strong storm here. Expires in 11 minutes. This is for Levy, or is it Levi? It's Levi, I think. Levy County until 12:30 Eastern here for 45 mile per hour winds and pea-sized hail. Strong storm is located near Chief Land, moving east at 50 miles per hour. So, of course, keep an eye on that. Anything trying to rotate with the storm here? Nothing is. So that's some amazing news with that storm over there in Levy in Florida. Tracking a strong storm alerts just west of Myrtle Beach here. Look at these storms. Pretty strong storms ongoing right now. The radar has crashed on me again, looks like. Or no, it's being very slow. So you can see special weather statement, strong storms here ongoing from south to northeast here. With this special weather statement and this also includes North Carolina, Robinson, Bladen, Columbus, Florence, Georgetown, Dillon, Horry, Maroon, Williamsburg counties until 12:45 for wind speeds up to 50 miles per hour. So here's a big picture on the alerts right here in this special weather statement. And if we take a look at velocity here, I'm trying to see if there's anything trying to spin or rotate. As of right now, nothing is occurring, which is some great news. StormNet has some 50% of a tornado risk now. Where is this currently at? And further north of there, we have an ongoing severe thunderstorm warning just south of Raleigh, North Carolina. Severe warning. You could see, look at this straight line gusty winds occurring where they bring in blue meat in that little line right there. That's straight line winds for you folks. So keep an eye on that. Severe thunderstorm warning. It's a lot of rain outgoing, but severe thunderstorm warning for Sampson, Harnett, Cumberland, and Johnson counties for 60 mile per hour wind gusts. And this is radar indicated. And there is a tornado possible with this. So, for what I'm thinking is, they may be thinking that a QLCS type tornado may try to happen. QLCS, meaning like a little tiny spin up tornado, may try to pop up, may try to develop along this little line of storms. And they have just upgraded the they have now downgraded the severe thunderstorm warning to being canceled. So, never mind. We're not going to be warning about a tornado anymore. Things are looking okay. So, severe thunderstorm warning has been canceled in North Carolina. So, that means in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, we have no active severe thunderstorm warnings. Now, as expected, we're expecting more of our stronger storms, if not more severe storms in the Ohio Valley, and that is predicted as expected. We have a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe weather off toward Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, parts of New York State, Ohio, a little sliver of Maryland, and far northern Virginia in this severe weather threat. And we do got some developing news right now. The city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, now under a severe thunderstorm warning. Welcome back. But some new details here. The city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, now under a severe thunderstorm warning. As we zoom in here, just west of town here, we got some strong winds here starting to come northeast into town. So right in this storm right here, this will come right into Pittsburgh here in the next, probably in about 5 to 3 minutes here. Oh, this is interesting. We got some strong winds as we zoom it in here. Right in this zone right here. We got some like green and red. This little area can start to tighten up a little bit. We may have some spin trying to occur with the storm here. So we'll continue to monitor this here as this is starting to come closer and closer to the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania here metro area. But as of right now, I don't see any other indications of maybe a little weak area, potential rotation trying to get going, but still something we'll continue to monitor and watch. But once again, severe thunderstorm warning for LY, Greene, Washington, Westmoreland, Armstrong, Butler, and Beaver County is under a severe warning for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. So again, something we'll continue to monitor and watch here. It seems like it's 50% risk in the North Carolina, also on the border of West Virginia and Pennsylvania, which you can check. Okay, thank you very much. I didn't see much in Georgia. I didn't see much in North Carolina because they canceled the alerts. All right, so, but yeah, this one we're talking about over here, severe warning in effect in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Further south of there, just east of Charleston, we have this severe thunderstorm warning. This goes for Greenbrier, Summers, Mercury, and Maroon counties in West Virginia until 1 o'clock this afternoon for wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour here. So again, we're monitoring the storm here out in West Virginia. Okay. My computer, my other devices over there went to sleep because I'm not actively using them, so. Okay, severe thunderstorm warning. Another one for Randolph, Nicholas, Braxton, Webster, and Clay counties in West Virginia for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Further north of there, another severe warning for Randolph, Lewis, Braxton, Upshur, Webster, Barbour, and Harrison counties in West Virginia until 1 o'clock for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And then a little bit further north of there, another severe warning for wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour for Taylor, Barbour, and Harrison counties until 12:45. Anything trying to spin, anything trying to rotate, don't really see much right now. Then another area of a severe thunderstorm warning for Greene, Maroon, Nanagala under a severe warning until 12:45 Eastern time as well. And then, just off towards the west, we're tracking a secondary line of strong to severe thunderstorms just west of this other line of storms in Pennsylvania, where we have a ginormous severe thunderstorm warning for Belmont, Carroll, Columbiana, Ralston, Harrison, Jefferson, Monroe, Noble, and Tuscarawas area under a severe thunderstorm until 1:15. We are talking, this is a destructive severe thunderstorm warning with wind gusts up to 80 miles per hour. This is some very, very strong winds. I mean, I know it looks like nothing on radar, but look at velocity. It's actually not impressive either. But the alert mentions about 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts, so this is very, very strong storms, and it is packing a punch moving off towards the northeast here. These storms in Kentucky are looking a little bit more bad. Yeah, oh, I forgot about Kentucky. Let's go to Kentucky here. There is barely a severe weather threat in Kentucky today. Some strong storms right now. This storm right here near Mount Vernon, mega severe warning. Just looking at the hail core here. Half inch light tail, 40-mile-per-hour winds. See only good looking cell I see right now in Kentucky. Alright, let's get a live camera. And I hate having carpet. Let's go to, let me get a live camera from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. As we get these storms crossing over into Pittsburgh here. Should I get a traffic camera? No, I don't want a still image. I don't want a still image. I want more. I want a video image. Come on. Come on. I need a camera, please. Go with this camera. Yes, and goodness, why is it so hard to find a camera? It should not be this hard to find a camera. Let's see. Can I use the Pittsburgh Zoo camera? The Cheetah webcam doesn't work. I'm gonna have to go on I'm gonna have to go on a news station or something. Oh my gosh. It should not be this hard. Okay. WPXI 24/7 live stream. Is it news or is it a camera? Why does nobody have cameras over here? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. News. And I'm going to have to search up weather. Watch the border of West Virginia and Pennsylvania very closely. That cell near Morgantown is starting to have some rotation. Yeah, that's why I was watching on my other device. I'll look at it in a second. Come on, can this thing hurry up? Does nobody have live cameras anymore? Oh my goodness. I guess nobody has live cameras anymore. I don't know. Okay. So you said severe thunderstorm warning, or no, you said a interesting looking storm near Morgantown with some rotation. That's down here. I don't see any rotation. I see some straight line damaging winds. And that is the nearest radar. Let me quote what you said here. You said, West Virginia, very closely that sun winds. Yeah, I don't see any rotation right now. You said south of Morgantown? Maybe right here? I don't know yet on that. There is a level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe weather, guys, in this area. When we were covering severe weather a moment ago in that tornado warning in Florida, I have some new reports from the National Service chat right here, and they said reports of a few trees down and they're on power lines. So either strong winds caused that or we had a tornado. So, very interesting. As we were covering these storms moments ago here on stream. Alright. So, as y'all can see here, as we switch over to this here, we have this enhanced risk of severe weather, level 3 out of 5, ongoing for parts of the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area right now, and we're going to monitor this here. There is a tornado threat too, guys. Damaging winds are our top concern, and there's not barely a hail threat, and we are on the wrong screen share. Um, but again, we're monitoring this very closely for you folks. So once again, we have multiple severe thunderstorm warnings right now, but 0 tornado warnings right now. So again, keep an eye on all this currently. Okay. So as of right now, it looks like we're mainly transitioning from a tornado outbreak to more of a damaging wind threat is what I'm mainly starting to see. And I'm not saying we're done with tornadoes. I'm definitely not saying that. I'm just saying I see more of a damaging wind threat than tornadoes. But yes, there could be some embedded tornadoes still that do occur. But shockingly, look at this. We got wind speeds up to 80 miles per hour. Law enforcement reported this. Power lines, widespread trees are down. I mean, it's just a disaster right now for the Caton area, Moorville area. New update to the severe thunderstorm warning in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 70 mile per hour winds and penny size hail. You guys remember me talking about how there might be some weak rotation trying to develop? There's a tornado possible with this now. Wow, I was right. Do you use Discord right now? I do use it, but I don't use it on stream. I only so if I were to check chats when I'm live, it's only on Snapchat or on X. I don't check Discord. It's very rare. But look at this hail core getting right into Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is some strong winds. Yeah, these are strong winds coming into Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania right now. Goodness, I really need a camera in this area, and I've been unable to find a camera. Well, I'm gonna find a camera. Watch me find a camera. We need a camera right now. I need to see what the live conditions are looking like right over there. What do you mean, am I a robot? Okay, cars. That's a car, that's a car, that's a car, that's a car, and that's a car. Verify. New severe thunderstorm warning in Pennsylvania and West Virginia until 12:45. Alright, as I said, watch me. I'm getting a live camera. I'm working on it. So let's go ahead and go full screen back on here. I should have put my Discord handle underneath there. I have it for X, YouTube, and Instagram, but I should have put Discord as well. I forgot all about that. But yeah, I do use Discord sometimes. Okay. For any of my viewers in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we got a really intense storm occurring right now as we're speaking. Tons of lightning, tons of thunder, definitely strong winds occurring right now with this. I'm unfortunately not able to get a live camera going because supposedly there's no live cameras over here according to my device here. So this sucks. We have storm chasers out by any chance? Live studios. Let's see. I'm about to see if we have any storm chasers out. We have a storm chaser. Are you serious right now? Look at this. Storm is trying to. Yeah, storms are developing in Kentucky. Where would you like the camera? In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But never mind, I don't need one. Okay, look at this. This is supposedly a storm chaser. There's no way this is a live camera. It says this is live. Oh, wait, it's a test stream. Okay, I was about to say, there's no way that's live. That's a test stream. James, looks like he is inactive. So, Severe, where is Severe Studios? Let's do livestormchasing.com. We have one storm chaser in Florida, Nick. Oh man, I need storm chasers live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But this is Nick's feed coming in from us, coming from live storm chasing website. You can see it's pretty overcast out there right now. Where he exactly is at, he is at Jacksonville, or just west Jacksonville. So we should have used him when that tornado warning was issued. Pretty sure he might have been in it over there in Florida. But yeah, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, getting impacted right now with very heavy rain and storms. Yep, I know. Once again, we're monitoring this very closely for you folks this early afternoon in the Eastern time zone and still morning for me here. Alright. So once again, we have 0 tornado warnings. Oh yeah, wait, live camera, wait, Windy has live cameras? I thought those cameras were like images. There have never been live cameras, there's always been images, I thought. Yeah, it's a still image, isn't it, live? Oh, you can find a camera and then go to the provider's website. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a still image. Their live camera does not work on their website. What? Well, that's very unfortunate. New severe thunderstorm warning just popped up. Further down to the south of there, or no, they updated that. Now, considerable tag and 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts with that severe thunderstorm warning. Okay, that makes sense. Multiple severe thunderstorm warnings have just got issued. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a look here at Kentucky here, where we have some strong storms ongoing right now. Expires here in 2 minutes for 40-mile-per-hour winds, half-inch hail. Florida, Jacksonville, Florida right now. storms to your north, storms to your south. Over in South Carolina and North Carolina, we got some strong winds out there. The thunderstorms coming into your guys' area right now. And then towards Raleigh, North Carolina, some showers and storms also happening. To north of there, some more storms too. Out in West Virginia, multiple severe thunderstorm warnings in effect right now in West Virginia. And in some developing news right now, 70 mile per hour wind gusts. We originally had 80 mile per hour wind gusts with these strong lines of thunderstorms out in eastern Ohio. We've got many reports of damage to trees and people without power. And speaking of power, let's go ahead and take a look at power outages. So, as of right now, oh my gosh, look at all the power outages. There are so many power outages right now. I don't think I've ever seen this much of a widespread power outage. Goodness. Oh, it looks like this poweroutage.us website changed their fonts. It looks nice. Okay. New severe warning for 60 mile per hour wind gusts in Butler, Beaver, and Lawrence counties. Yeah, look at this. Pretty good storm on top of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 70 mile per hour wind, some small hail with this, with a tornado tag with it. I mean, I just don't see much in rotation right now. But yeah, the number one thing that we're expected to see in this area is damaging winds. That's why we have level 3 out of 5 enhanced risk of severe weather. This is mainly for some damaging straight line winds. And that's what we're going to continue to see. So, that's pretty much what we're tracking for y'all right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of a new little setup here. This is kind of like a test stream as well to make sure everything's working. So we got the new look here, over here. Test out the green screen. It works perfectly fine now. My screens back here work fine as well. What else? Yeah, everything's fine. Oh, I also changed the top of the screen where it's just a radar. Hopefully that looked okay. And then the bottom of the screen, hopefully that looks okay where it says my name and the logo and the weather bar there. But anyways, that's pretty much everything that I'm tracking for you right now. We're going to do one more check here on radar. And let's check the radar here. Double check things for you folks. And that is not the right screen. There we go. So yeah, nothing tornadic, just severe storms, and again, mainly in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or excuse me, mainly in Pennsylvania, in parts of West Virginia. This will be more of a damaging wind threat, but yes, there could be a couple more isolated tornadoes. So we'll keep eyes on. I'll keep eyes on it. But for the meantime, I'm going to get prepared and get ready to leave. I will not be at the Weather Center again yesterday. I was not at the Weather Center almost all day yesterday. And then when I got home, right around 10:30, it's 11:30 last night until 2 a.m. I was rebuilding my Weather Center here. I've done some improvements and updates and changes and stuff on the screen. I'm going to continue making new weather graphics and make some new stuff. But in the meantime, I appreciate y'all tuning in with today's live stream here. Very sorry for everybody that got impacted with these tornadoes. Over 30 plus people killed, and we've had over 250 tornado warnings, and multiple of these have been PDS or confirmed tornado warnings. And again, we've had over 50 confirmed tornadoes. So it's just very unfortunate to hear about all this weather here in the past few days since Friday morning. Here we are on Sunday. And the strongest tornado that I've heard so far was an EF3 tornado. And they're still looking at the damage and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if we had a strong EF4 tornado. And before I go, I want to go ahead and break down the enhanced Fihiji scale. And let me just show you guys and this is a custom graphic here that I made. And I just want to show you guys how strong the winds are from the enhanced Fahiji scale when you're talking about tornadoes. So the National Weather Service is going to survey these storms, and you can see on the top right of your screen. I'm thinking I'm pretty sure we may have one EF4 tornado probably, I think, is what we're going to have. And that's going to be winds between 166 to 200 miles per hour. We've mainly had we've mainly had EF0 to EF2 type tornadoes, but there has been a couple EF3 tornadoes. But it wouldn't surprise me if there were to be an EF4 tornado. If there's an EF5 tornado, which I hope there's not an EF5 tornado that gets reported, but if there is, it's not good at all. So, anyways, thank y'all for watching. The rest of today will be a weather break day for me today. I won't be home. I'll be away from the weather center. I'll be away from the computers here. But I'll be back tomorrow. I got no school all day this week, and of course the weekend ahead, and no school next Monday. So, if any severe weather happens, I'll be monitoring it. Probably what I'll do is for the next couple of days or so, since there's no actual severe weather threats out for at least another week here, I'll probably mainly focusing back over to local weather, and I'll be presenting some kind of new graphics, a new look to some things you guys will see if I build them later today. Coming here soon. But anyways, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night. We will chat maybe tomorrow or on Tuesday, one of those days there, or I may take a break for a little bit because I don't know. I can never take a break, and I usually never want to take a break either. But anyways, if you guys ever want to see what I do in the behind the scenes world, or have questions and want to message me and stuff, make sure to message me on @DavidALFWX. All of my social media pages and websites are @DavidALFWX, except for my YouTube. But on X, Instagram, Discord, and Snapchat, it's all @DavidALFWX. So, in the meantime, thank you all for tuning in. You guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday early afternoon for some, or have a great rest of your Sunday morning. We will chat later, guys. Stay safe out there. Take care, and I'm gonna get a live camera to end off our live severe weather coverage here. And we've been live for about an hour and 30 minutes, so not too bad of tracking storms. I mean, I could have done better. I mean, I could have done some more tracking, but it's just mainly a strong wind threat. I don't want to just continue talking about strong gusty winds. I actually want to talk about, unfortunately, I want to talk about tornadoes, but hopefully it's not doing anything insane. But anyways, that's what I got for now. Thankfully speaking, I don't think we had any confirmed tornadoes when we were live. Maybe that one interesting storm in Florida, but again, very, very interesting. Alright guys, take care, have a good Sunday. We'll see you guys back here in another live stream, probably tomorrow or on Tuesday or whenever something interesting happens. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.